We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
They don't end up winning this game, Mike. They're going to look back on that missed throw as being really the biggest reason why. They're just able to connect on that play. Not only is it a big play, but I think they find themselves with an opportunity for a walk-off touchdown.
A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll stay on the ground. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup there of 13. It's a Browns 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice, big, explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game? Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Browns. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. Say, hey! Warrior 70.
A 1st down throw for Ncaa. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action with Ncaa. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A toss left side caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play action now. It's Ncaa. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Throwing is Ncaa. That's caught right side. It's Franklin.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 1st down, here's Ncaa to throw. There's Johnson, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun. It's Ncaa. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Ncaa. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now faking the give. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through one. It's the Browns with the advantage. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Nix now on 1st and 10. That's caught by 4. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
Nix gonna throw for it. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So now after the touchdown, Lutt's going to send this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Open man, downfield, it is Adams. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jerry Judy, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run.
This one intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And the Broncos will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Whoa! And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. They'll stick with him again. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll look to throw. He'll complete it to Adams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks. It sets up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Browns get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Off the play fake, here's Ncaa. This is caught down that right sideline. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Ncaa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Nix now to throw it here on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A throw right side is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there is a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They face second down and 7. Here's a run going left. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Play action now. It's Nix. A throw on the move is caught.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll go play action with Nix. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Set. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On first down, here's Ncaa to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, here's Ncaa. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from it.
In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. And I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Second down. Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. It is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football at their own 40.
You see, Mike, anytime the quarterback is hit right as he's about to release the ball, there's just no telling where this ball is going to end up. In this case, it leads to the easy interception, but you have to give credit and give the assist. That pass rush is what created that turnover.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. His drive will start on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Cowboy 80. Set go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 19 Lion. Hook.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense.
Go.
They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Riggs. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Stop below 18. Let's go. Street. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Now a give up the middle and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. We'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
Sometimes the effectiveness of a blitz is all about when you call it. In this case, they called it against the perfect play. They're able to send that corner directly into where the running back was designed to go. He takes him down in the backfield for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Broncos are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the set.
Here's a second and 12.
Set up. Go, Chap. Go, Chap.
In motion comes Andrews. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Cobb. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit.
Browns 36. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for Cleveland.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Let's stay 19.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.